Our Tulsi plant final look. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'd like to show you how we made our Tulsi Kota or Tulsi Brindavan for holy Tulsi plant. This is the planter I got from local Lois store. It is very heavy. It is made up of cement. It's about 50 pounds. And this was perfect because it looks like traditional Tulsi Kota. And I'll leave the link of the planter in the description box. You can please check it out. And also, this planter has a hole in the center so the water can drain. We also bought these brick-like things, and the idea is to keep these bricks on the top, but the challenge would be to cut them, and I'll show you how we cut these bricks in this video because they are bigger than what's required size. And also we bought these square like things to keep below the planter to raise it, and also bought this single brick like thing. Idea is to make a hole in the center and put it below the planter. We bought this quick setting cement, and I've never used cement before, but this was easy to use. And also, in order to create the diya holder in the center, I bought this square triangular thing from Amazon. It is a planter mold, and I use cement to make the diya light thing. I'll show you how I did that, and I'll leave its link in the description box. And now I am mixing the cement to make the diya holder, and I've never used cement before. This is the first time I'm using. It's a quick setting cement which dries easily. So I took cement in a disposable cup, but it's better to take it in a plastic container. I had to shift it later on to that, and I added water batch wise, and I mixed using a wooden dowel, but you can use anything to mix it. But I did not know the right consistency. I saw another YouTuber doing this, so I liked it and I followed it. But my recommendation would be to make it like dosa batter consistency, not this one, even more liquidy than this. And then put the cement on all the three sides of the planter, so it will be easy to pour it if it is little bit more liquidy than what I'm showing. And I mix the cement in batches and put it in, and you can do that, and after 5 to 10 minutes after you mix you can use it, otherwise it gets dries off. And as I'm showing, I pushed it inside, but my first attempt to make the diya holder wasn't good. I had to make it second time, and the second time I made it little bit more pouring consistency, and it came out very well. And also we need to put it on the back side of the holder, and I'm smoothing it so that we get a flat surface to fix it to the planter easily. And I'm also taking off the excess cement as I'm showing. I'm using my hands, you can use tools. And then I'm using this setter thing to put the planter on it, and I left it overnight for it to dry completely before I can use it. And now I'm taking off my second diya holder I made. As I'm showing, you just need to pull it off. Make sure it's completely dry before you do that, and in the center you might have to use a little bit pressure to pull it out. And I got a perfect deepam or diya holder, very nice and smooth. So the trick is to have the right consistency of the cement. And now I measured how much I need these bricks, and then we try to cut it about 12 inches on the one side and 8.5 in the center. And then we had the instrument to cut these bricks. We used a friend's help to cut it. As I'm showing, this is the instrument we used to cut all 4 bricks for the size we need. And then I joined 3 of the bricks together using the cement as I showed before, but I used my hands to put it in, but if you have tools you can use it. And I used another brick on the top to support it, and let it dry completely before I attach the 4th brick. And then once I attach the 4th brick, all 4 of them together, then I put it laid flat on the floor like this, and I looked for any gaps and then put excess cement, and if there were any cracks also I added extra cement. One tip is make sure you won't put more patchiness. And here I attached the deepam holder to the planter in the center. I measured and made sure it's in the center and took off the excess cement. Otherwise it will look like there are lumps of cement around. And then I attached the square I made with the bricks on the top of the planter using the cement, and also we had to use some weight to support it to put it in position, and then left it to dry overnight completely. I attached in the front and inside too, making sure it stays intact. There are many holes on my planter, so initially I tried to close them with cement, but then the area became very rough and I had to scrape it off. I was using sandpaper, but then it was a lot of work. Then a friend suggested we should use a stone scraper kind of stuff, so we bought that from Lois, and that was much easier. I'm showing you, this is the one. It is called rub brick, and if possible I'll leave its link also in the description. This is so much easy to smoothen the planter anywhere you would like. Later on I put little bit of cement and then closed it up. And this is after 2 coats of brick color paint, which is a spray paint I used mask before I used the spray paint, and I did it in open area or in an open garage, and then also did spray paint to these 4 square like things, and this single brick. We made cuts to the sides so that the water can drain, and also made a hole in the center for this one so that the water can drain. All the 4 bricks can go together and the cuts come in the center. There is a hole in the center of the planter too. And now I'm showing how I painted. Initially I tried to paint using a marker, but then my marker didn't work well. So later on I had to directly use the exterior white paint to paint on my planter. I used a 0 size brush to paint directly. I used a scale to measure. Roughly I took in between 1 inch. I took dots. I put the dots and I made sure they're parallel to the planter. And here I am putting the dots and trying to follow what I did before, if they are right. Otherwise I did it directly. And then in between the 2 dots I did about ½ inch above, I did another dot. I'm trying to show as much as I can in this video, and I know the video is getting longer, but I'm trying to show you as much as I can. And if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. So above ½ inch I'm putting more dots, not necessarily following my marker dots. And then did the design as I'm showing. I try to correct the errors using the brick paint later. The brick colored paint. And showing this small rangoli I did using the same 0 size brush directly with my hand. And also I put the planter on a metal stool so that I can easily work on it. It will be hard to work on it when it is on the floor. Either I have to bend the planter, which I didn't want to, so I put it on a metal stool. My husband helped with lifting the planter. And here we are placing the 4 squares as I mentioned before, and the central hole. And I did some rangolis around, and I put around 16 squares around it. And now we transferred our Tulsi plant into the planter, and this is the final look of our planter along with the diya holder and the deepam. This is the rangoli. I added some yellow color because yellow is the traditional color of the Tulsi Kota. And I also did Goddess Lakshmi on the one side. I will share another video showing how I did it. And this is another rangoli on another side. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like my video and like my planter. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to write in the comment box. And thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, if you like my video, please like and share my video and subscribe to my channel and support me. Thank you so much.